Welcome back to another Twin Peaks recap. We have finally finished the season one finale. I say it every time. This was my favorite episode, I think, of the season. It was just like jam-packed. I watched it at the gym while I was on the elliptical because you, Jake, you watched it at home and we were trying to watch so we could talk about it before we have a busy night. What did you think of this episode?
Solid. Really, really good. Lots of stuff going on. And it didn't really like solve everything, but it didn't drop any of the plot lines either. It kept them
Yeah.
moving forward, so that's good. Um, I'm a little bit sad that we didn't get any more of the like bizarre curveball, weird, like magical mystery tour shit that we got in like episode 2 or 3,
Yeah, none of that really.
which is it's been like very normal, like relative. Normal is relative, but it's been like more normal for a few episodes now. So I was a little disappointed we didn't have another like dream sequence or something like that. And then it's still not altogether clear like what was going on with Laura. Like it's still like we think we found a killer or somebody who helped facilitate the killing or something like that, but it's still not altogether clear. And so that's a little frustrating, but at the same time, it's like kind of a relief because that means the mystery gets to continue.
Yeah, all we basically know is like Jacoby, the psychologist or psychiatrist, he's innocent. Like he really didn't have anything to do because of when they listened to the tapes, James and Donna. But we learned from Jacques, who the police got, that it was Leo. So that's we're under the assumption that Leo was indeed the bad guy and that he did do it. That's kind of according to what he said. But it's crazy too because the only people that died from what we saw are, Leo, Hank shot him, and then potentially Ed's wife who overdosed. And then the end of, dude, are you just eager to see what happens in season two? Because Cooper's not dead, but he got shot three times.
He gets shot 3 times, and it's also because it's like it's a little bit. I think there must be multiple guys wearing gloves doing shit because there
Yeah, we
was
found
like
out it was Laura's dad. It was the guy who killed
was
Jock.
was the guy who killed that guy, which makes me think that he was more involved from the get go,
Hmm.
maybe. But then there was also one point where like Bobby takes off a mask and he's also got gloves on.
Yep.
So man, this show just does not throw you a bone. It just keeps you confused.
Yeah, yeah, because like I do think it was Laura's dad who was kind of spying on Bobby when he planted the cocaine. And I think it was Laura's dad who kind of beat up the psychiatrist because, it's weird. He's older and it seemed you and I were like, man, there must be something going on here. He's like with an underage girl, but that seems like a good motive for the dad to go after him. But the ending, for some reason, I just don't think it was Laura's dad. I can't remember who it was, but I think it's
Really?
somebody else, like you said, because there's so many people who wear gloves and
I just
suspects.
knew it was going to be some new character that we haven't seen all season. Just like bam, season finale. We're just going to throw another plot twist in there.
Dude, can you imagine watching this in like 1990 and you're just like, oh my God.
It's
Oh
really,
my
it's
gosh.
really. I don't know why precisely they canceled it. I haven't done the research, but it kind of makes sense that this got canceled. You know, as tragic as that is, that it kind of got cut short. It's like, oh yeah, it makes sense for where TV was at that moment in time.
And it was only 8 episodes. Season two is 22 episodes. So like the studio was probably like, no, no, no more. You're done. No
We're
more.
cutting him off.
Yeah. What else did I want to talk about? We learned more about Packard too. So she ended up paying Norma Jennings' husband, Hank, who's on parole. She paid him $90,000 to go to jail so that they would both not be a suspect in the murder of Josie's husband. So she's kind of bad, like you didn't expect. She seems so innocent, but she's not really a good character. And then Hank is the one who shot Leo to get rid of the evidence. So I can't remember to what extent Hank is in season two, but I mean, he seems like he's here to stick around for a while. I don't think he's going anywhere.
It was a little bit like it was a little cringe for me because he's given what's the lady who owns the diner? What's her name again?
Is it? I can't. It's not Norma, right?
The one that's having an affair with Ed.
Oh yeah, Norma Jennings. Yeah, that's who that is.
So Hank was like putting the moves on Norma at
Yeah.
the diner, and it's like every fuckboy speech ever. You know, like I'm gonna
Hmm.
change. Just you
Hmm.
wait. I'm gonna prove it to you. And like you see her resisting it, and then you see her like wanting to believe, you know. And the
Yeah.
whole time, like she's like kind of falling for it, and he leans in to kiss her. I'm like, no, sister. Like Ed literally just like basically prompted his wife to kill herself because he wanted to be with you. And now, like, I just felt bad for Ed, but I guess I should feel bad for Ed's wife.
I know that was a weird scene because I did feel bad for Ed. He seems like such a nice guy, and I know many people like him, but he's doing a bad thing. Like he's, totally cheating on her, and he is kind of the bad guy in that scenario. So
Did he like break it off? Was it like implied that he told his wife he was going to divorce her or like wanted to end? Because it kind of seemed like that's why she's killing herself.
yeah, and I just don't think it was quite official yet. So I guess he's technically not wrong, but I'm sure that played into a major part of why she did it. I mean, it's still kind of a bummer because I don't like that character too much. But when she did it and Ed walked in, I was like, God, just like more bullshit to put up with, you know?
Well, and so like when you fill a bowl with pills like that, anytime I see a scene like that in a movie, I'm like, nah.
Like, don't do it, don't do it.
It's like slow motions. But
Dude,
yeah.
how about, okay, this one I cannot wait to talk about. Audrey, her first client is her freaking dad, dude. Walks in, she's
Yeah.
like,
And that's how the season finale ends, like right before Cooper gets shot. That's what we see. Yeah.
Do you think Audrey is going, like, they're going, like, the dad's going to realize who it is, or do you think Audrey's going to, like, run in the corner and be like, get out? What do you
I don't
think?
know. Like I don't know what the hell Audrey is up to. Like it just because I think she's aware that her dad goes to this place, maybe owns this place, and is like involved with this stuff. So she must know that like running into her dad is a possibility. And it makes me wonder is that why she's doing all of this to try to trap him and like, put her finger in his face and be like, shame on you, mister. Because
Yeah.
this is like liable to happen. Like you can't act surprised. She better not be acting surprised in the next episode because girl, what?
Yeah, and I also thought too the kind of like a slight redemption arc. Not really. I'm conflicted on how I feel with Catherine Martell, with Josie's sister-in-law, because she was plotting with Benjamin Horne to burn down the thing so they can buy the land, and it's bad because Josie seemed innocent. But now Catherine, ran in to rescue Shelley and freed her, but we don't know if they're alive. Like we don't really know what happened because Catherine's husband runs in. He's like, I'm gonna go save him. So how do you feel about like Catherine? Do you feel like she kind of earned a little bit of like redemption for saving Shelley? I mean, it's the least she could do, but how do you feel on her?
I don't I don't see it as redemption. I just see it as like, oh, well, you're less evil than those other guys. you know?
Yeah, because I feel like Josie's looking a little bit more evil than her because it's ultimately they're both doing a sin, but Josie's sin seems much greater right now, you know?
Yeah, it's like what is it in the Catholic Church? Like there's like minor sins and venial sins or some shit. I don't know. But like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like Catherine was really about to kill anyone, I don't think.
No, and Catherine's brother was with Josie, who Josie and Hank plotted to get rid of. And the only thing Catherine was going to do with Horn was basically just like, it's bad, but just burn it down and reclaim the land. But I haven't really seen Josie do anything good. She's also with Truman, who's cheating on his girl. So I don't know. I love that plot line just because I'm getting more and more into it.
Wait, who's Truman's got a main girl other than Josie?
I think he's seeing someone, isn't he? Doesn't he have someone at home or no?
I thought it was just Josie. I could be wrong though.
I could be thinking of one of the other deputies. Um, I could be wrong.
Well,
For some
because
reason, I
there's
thought he was with someone.
there's the I don't know their names. The guy who he dropped the gun earlier, but then this episode he shot the guy.
Hank?
Is that his name, Hank?
Are you talking about the guy with Josie or no?
No, no, no. The
Oh,
cop,
Jacques. Oh, no, no, Andy, who's with Lucy.
Andy,
Yeah.
the guy who shot Jacques.
Yes.
Um, I feel like Andy and Lucy, they're like the only couple that there's no cheating going that we know of. That there's no cheating.
Yeah, you're right. I looked it up. He does not. For some reason, I thought he had a wife. I must have been thinking about somebody else.
Mm.
Well. Things can get kind of confusing in Twin Peaks.
Yeah, it was interesting to me though that Andy and his girl, like they're like the only couple that seem like innocent, you know. It's
Yeah, yeah. I bet you're eager to watch season 2, episode 1, huh? Like after seeing this?
I'm probably about to put it on.
Yeah,
I think.
Sam, I'm gonna hit play after. Any other thoughts on the now that you've seen the whole season, what did you think of the entire season of Twin Peaks?
Can you imagine if it just ended at season one and they
It
never did
could
a
have
season?
very well could have. I mean, they're lucky they got, a season. I don't even think lucky. I mean, it's a really good season of TV. It's weird, but like there's enough there that's grounded to be like, oh, okay, like there's a murder mystery. They kind of it's barely kind of taps into the weird. I feel like the last couple of episodes were more straightforward, but it gets really weird.
The season two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to move to Twin Peaks, man, which means I really just want to go back to Lake Arrowhead.
I know every single time.
It's funny. I see this ad. I guess it's for a theater. Let's see, when was this? It was a theater that was redoing these episodes. I guess it was this year. Belcourt Theater in Nashville. They were going through the episodes in their theater. And so they had like different ads and it says, like every town you've ever seen and no place you've ever known. Twin Peaks.
Dude. Well, the Arrow we go to, we saw Jaws in LA.
Mhm.
That company does it every year. They'll play like for a week straight for one night. They'll do like one episodes 1 through 4. And then the next night they'll do 4 through 8. And they just go through the whole thing, like the entire series.
Damn, dude, I need to go there.
But yeah, it was a great season of TV. I'm glad we're doing this. It's just kind of reaffirming my love for the show. I do think it's a top 10 show of all time for me personally. And I can't wait for you to see the rest of the show. Any other final thoughts before we go?
Mm, I don't know. There was a lot of quirky one-liners in the show. Like, you know, he sets me on FIRE or whatever, like
Yeah,
Laura.
Laura's tapes are weird.
Like they're cringe. Like they're actively cringe in a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh,
it's good.
Cooper also had some weird one-liners, but I kind of I forgot about him. But, yeah.
Yeah, he had
Anyway,
some good stuff. Yeah, I'm excited though for season 2.
excited for the next one. I'm excited to see what all these characters do and what happens to the town of Twin Peaks.
Yeah, we will be back very soon with a Twin Peaks season 2, episode 1 recap. Where can the people find you, Jake?
They can't find me. I'm hiding.
They can find you at Twin Peaks, Lake Arrowhead.
They can find me at Lake Arrowhead, California. Boom, gone. JKH Bennett, Letterbox, TikTok, LinkedIn.
You can find me at Tyler Tompkins, TikTok and Instagram. We will be back very soon.